Hello and welcome back to Books of Carol, and we are going to do a book haul. It was my birthday a couple weeks ago, last weekend. I don't know when I'm posting this. A couple weeks ago, it was my birthday. Thank you. And you may or may not have noticed, probably not, but I was away for a couple of weeks because I was sick. So I've had a lot of accumulated book mail. Most of these I have ordered myself for my birthday, using some vouchers. A few of these have been gifted to me as well. And a few I have stolen from work, once I've been back. So let's go through them. Okay, let's try again. Yes. Not Safe for Work by Nisha Tooley. I've seen this everywhere on Threads and Instagram, so I was really excited to read this, and so I ordered it, basically. So the company newsletter is about to get spicy. Ooh, okay. Obviously not safe for work. Engineer Trishara Malik once dreamed of being the first woman of color to smash the glass ceiling at WMC Purcell. But after years of dealing with white male privilege and blatant nepotism, she watches her hard-earned promotion go to her nemesis, Rafe Gallagher, the boss's son. Okay, we've all seen that happen. Teetering on the edge of burnout, Triss is stunned that when she's picked to attend WMC's corporate leadership retreat in Hawaii, it's a chance to revive her stalled career and compete for a coveted spot in an executive training program, plus 3 weeks in paradise. The only downside? Rafe is her co-attendee. Oof. Okay. There's more to the blurb, but I will leave it unread, in case it gives us too many details. But I'm very excited. Look at how gorgeous this cover is. They're hot. Okay. Oh, now I want to go on a beach holiday with my work nemesis. I don't have a work nemesis though, so it's a bit tricky. Next up, we've got a Waterstones parcel. What did I order? Oh no. Let's see if I can do it. No. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. I'm so excited for this one. This is the final in the standalone connected series, by Kennedy Ryan, with Before I Let Go, This Could Be Us, and Can't Get Enough. I'm so excited. This is, apparently Kennedy has been saying online that she kept the best for last. So I'm ready. So this one, if you don't know, is the third friend in the friend group that we have followed in the other books, Hendrix. So Hendrix Berry lives a fabulous life. She has phenomenal friends and loving family and a thriving business that places her in the entertainment industry's rarefied air. Your vision board? She's probably living it. She's a woman with goals, dreams, and ambitions, always striving upward, and in the midst of everything, she's facing her toughest challenge yet, caring for an aging parent. Who has time for romance? From her experience, there's a low ROI on relationships. She hasn't met the men who can keep up with her anyway. Until him. Okay, I'm gonna start a trend of giving you guys half the blurb. I'm very excited to read this. If I haven't said it 5 million times already, I'm pretty sure that every time I've talked about Kennedy Ryan in the past few videos, I've mentioned this book. So yeah, very excited to have received this now, and it is out now. She's a chunky boy. Okay. Let's see. I did it! Okay. Ooh. They're kind of rammed in there. So I know what is in there because obviously I've ordered these and the last 3 are missing. So we have my pre-order of Left Off Forever, which I actually also received a copy from the US publisher. So now I have both edition, and I have both editions of Savor It as well. So I'm extremely excited for that. Look at how pretty they are. Look at how floppy the US one is. Oh, love that. Flop test. Flop test. Okay. We still love her. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, Left Off Forever is the second book in the Interconnected series by Tara DeWitt. The first book is Savor It. I've banged on about it. I did an entire video on Tara DeWitt that I will link to this video so you can find it. I do talk about Left Off Forever in it, but not in detail because I want you to go read it. But yeah, very excited to have these two. I'll definitely reread it, even though I've read it, I've loved it. I want to reread it. I think I want to annotate it, and maybe I'll send it to Tara for her to sign it for me because she won't come to the UK. It's fine. I love her anyway. Next up is the newly revised and new cover of The Co-op. I love this book. You might have seen this cover. I've talked about the new cover. I've talked about the revisions and how I haven't read them yet. So I'm very excited to rediscover this book. You know how we always say that you would love to read your favorite book for the first time again? Well, I feel like this is kind of giving us this opportunity to read a favorite book again with discovering new things. So yeah, very excited for this. Look at how this cover is gorgeous. Look at him. Look at him. Come on. They're both hot. I love that. As Lean would say, I love when hot people date each other. Next up is Christina Forrest, The Love Lyric. This is in the Interconnected series that features The Neighbor Favor and The Partner Plot. I don't own The Neighbor Favor, but I have read it. And I do own The Partner Plot, but I haven't read it. And it's currently in my TBR pile. And I am way too lazy to get up and get it. So you'll just have to take my word for it and I'll show them on screen, or maybe I'll hide this current mess of things and put it there. The Love Lyric, I actually don't know much about this book, but I'm very excited to read it. I love a Black romance and I always want to support my Black authors and as much as I can. So as the director of partnerships at a beauty company and a single mom, there's no room in Iris Green's life for spontaneity. But one thing she hadn't planned for is a certain singer walking into her office and taking her breath away. Do I want to read more or should I leave you guys hanging? Ooh, this is kind of a workplace romance because he's going to be her client. Okay, controversial. I love it. Look at how hot they are. Oh, look at how, I love how it's shiny. This is really pretty. Oh my God, heart hands. Yay. Yeah, this is very cute. Ooh, this is kind of floppy. Go on, UK. Is this a Penguin book? It is a Penguin book. Nice. Well done, Penguin. I'm very excited to read this. Then next up, we've got this box, which I think everyone recognizes, right? Let's open it. Whispers of Ruin. Our featured book of the month is Broken Souls and Bones by L.J. Andrews. A young woman's quiet life is shattered when a prince's lethal guard uncovers the secret behind the silver scars in her eyes. Forced into the deadly service of the king, she must join forces with the men who exposed her and confront a growing passion that could change everything. Ooh, okay. Let's see what it looks like. I don't think I've heard of this book, so that's gonna be interesting. Struggling to get it out. Okay, I'm liking the vibe so far. Ooh, that's really hard to read. Can you read that? I can't read that. It's even worse here. Oh, it's really pretty. Ooh, there's a wolf. Don't comment on my pronunciation of wolf. I'm just gonna stop saying it. This is gorgeous with some foil on there. I love how they've been doing foiled end papers a lot recently. Not overdone, I don't think so. Yes. This is very pretty. There are some very big animals in the back. And ooh, a nice wraparound. That's really nice. So, are we thinking that she is a werewolf? And that's what the silver scars in her eyes are? Interesting. Very excited to read this. Ooh, this is, I think, maybe the standard cover. Much easier to read than whatever font that is. My sincerest apologies, Fairy Loot. I just cannot read that for the life of me. Sorry. Okay, now let's go through the books that I have received as gifts from my friends. First up, we have Promise Me Sunshine, Cara Bastone. I'm so excited to have received this. Thank you so much. I've been wanting to read it ever since I've seen it everywhere, especially release week, but everyone's been praising this book ever since they had advance copies of it. I have loved so many of Cara's books. She has Call Me Maybe, which I believe was an audio exclusive on Audible, but I really like that one. And then I recently read Ready or Not, which has the same cover style, which made me think they were interconnected, but I don't believe they are. And it was really good. If you're looking for an accidental pregnancy book and romance, this is a great one. But yeah, I'm very excited for Promise Me Sunshine. It has a lot of grief in it from what I've heard, and it's a great book on overcoming your grief through a long period of time and falling in love once you're healed. Very excited to read it. Then we have two books that I was gifted. The Italian edition of Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. You can't tell. Oh yes, you can. I have a very extensive collection of B.K. Borison's Love Light Farm series. These 4 books are the Illuminate editions. These 3 are the self-published editions. And then we've got the American version. Do I have the American version? I do. I forgot I had that. I have the American edition here, the British edition and the Polish edition because it has really nice braid edges. And now I have the Italian edition. So this is exciting. I feel like I could probably read the Italian edition a lot more than the Polish edition, because Italian is kind of similar to French. So I think I could do it. Maybe I should give myself this challenge. I feel like I've read the English version enough that I would know what's happening anyway. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for the gift. L'amore al primo posto. I don't know what that means. Love at first post? Okay, maybe I can't read it. And then I got Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I love a cowboy romance, so I'm excited to read this. I actually had received the advanced reader copy on NetGalley for this book, but the file was corrupted, so I wasn't able to read it. So yeah, I'm excited to read it. I wasn't able to go to the office for over a month, and there are so many books that have arrived while I was away, and there are two that I just had to get my hands on the first day that I arrived. The first one is Ride With Me by Simone Soltani. I loved Cross the Line. I adore Simone. So obviously I had to get my hands on this one, and I've already ordered the Works edition of it. So I'm already gonna have multiple editions, just like I have. They're unavailable right now. They're like right there. I can't grab them. But I have multiple editions of Cross the Line. I'm going to have multiple editions of Ride With Me. I'm going to get them signed at her event that I'm seeing her at. And yeah, I love this book. I talk about this book in a recent TikTok and also in my sports romance video that I'll link to this. And yeah, even if you're not a Formula One fan, you should read this book. This is a marriage of convenience. As I say this, I realize I also talk about it in my marriage of convenience video. So lots of opportunities to find out what I think about this book, but do yourself a favor and go read it. It is hot. Yeah. And next up, this will put me on a few people's rub list, but The Fallen and The Kiss of Dusk proofs. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? Look how thick she is. Look how thick she is. Look at her next to Ride With Me. I mean, she's a thick girly, and she's a shiny girly, and I cannot wait to dive into her. This is going to be the next book I read. This is going to take me 3 months. How many pages is this? 558 oh no, that's the glossary. Hold on. Author's notes. End of book 4. Okay, let me not spoil myself. 547 pages. This is gonna take me 3 weeks, but I'm very excited to brag about this. Honestly, it's the only reason I'm posting it here. I'm very excited to brag about it. So there we go. So I filmed the video about the book haul yesterday. So I had lots of books to show you guys, but turns out that I received more books today. So I thought it would be a little unfair if I didn't talk about them. So first of all, I got Beg, Borrow, and Steal by Sarah Adams. I read this a couple weeks ago, and I'll talk about it in my reading wrap up. But I really enjoyed this series. I think Sarah Adams is amazing, and yeah, it's a really fun rom-com. Next up, I got Ride With Me Sprayed Edges Works editions, which is why there's another order, because I absolutely had to get these while Simone was in town. so I could get her to sign it. Look how gorgeous they are. They're so pretty. I love them. I've already told you I got the standard one that I stole from the office. This one I ordered from the works. So yeah, definitely happy with that. And then I got The Truth According to Amber. I've been following Danica and Nava for a while on social media, but I hadn't ordered any books yet. So I'm very excited to read this. And I believe she has another one coming in a few weeks. A cowboy romance, I believe it is. Or maybe it just came out. I'm not sure, but it wasn't at the works. So I'm going to start with this one and then see how I get on. But yeah, back to the original video. And that was all of my book mail. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've appreciated that. I'm going to try to start posting regularly again now that I somewhat feel a little better. And if there's anything you want to see or you want to challenge me to do to an extent, then let me know in the comments. But otherwise, thank you for coming back and for watching. Bye.